confused, everyone?
I always forget that I put that soundbite in there like that. It always scares the shit out of me. Yeah, I'm gonna end up re-recording that intro sometime soon. I did that like oh man, it's been a handful of months now that I recorded all that. And I had my little goatee thing. My hair was a little longer. Just feel like I need an update. Whew. So yeah, if you guys ever have anything that you would like to drop in the news channel in Discord for me to talk about, link is in the channel right now. A channel trailer. It is a process. Trust me. I don't even know why I'm like pushing that like you, but like you're not wrong. Like editing videos is so tough. And then I was recently doing some like extra stuff. So I was doing Futurama reviews for the new season. So every episode that was coming out, so I was like watching the episode once just to watch it purely, and then watching it again while writing a script for the review, and then shooting it, and then recording the episode so that way I could cut it up and put and splice in some stuff, and then editing it all together. Yeah, it's a fucking process, and that's just for like a video. I want to do a channel trailer at some point, but I haven't decided what I was gonna do. I thought it'd always be a cool idea just to use clips, but then like I don't know. We'll see. All right, so this first one came from our good friend Cyclo. He was dropping a couple of things into the news, and this one's not necessarily news, but apparently it seems kind of hilarious. So this person built a robot that lets Twitch chat fry rice, and apparently they broke this person's stove. I be clicking buttons, and that's what I like about you, Cyclo. You're always clicking buttons, and you're always leaking. All right, I wanted to see what this was. Oh god, I'm a little worried about this. Oh my gosh. Is there some audio to this we should be listening to? I'm sorry, I'm a little worried. I guess let's take a listen.
How much did you spend on cleaning supplies? Oh man, I hope you guys don't fuck up my kitchen with this. If this thing throws rice all over my stove, I'm gonna be kind of pissed.
Wow, yeah, obviously that's what's gonna happen.
Let's see how high this tosses. Holy shit, that almost smacked the camera. Guys, do we really? Holy shit. Yeah, that's perfect. Versatile too. Now it scrapes the pan.
Holy shit. Oh my god.
Right, what's it like with the lid down? Alright, this is the actual seasoning amount.
Oh.
Holy fuck, that's so much MSG. Your commands are
so much MSG.
Toss, we'll toss the wok up. Ampersand stir, we'll toss the little spatula inside the wok. Ampersand MSG.
Oh my god.
Alright, hang on. Okay,
oh my god.
Let me put an egg in it, you fuckers. Let me put a...
Holy shit, there's fucking oil and everything in there. And they're just fucking slapping it around. It's an open flame. Holy shit, this dude is ballsy. This dude is really ballsy. Alright. Holy shit.
Fucking give the egg, dude. Oh my gosh. Do I even dare give it? Alright, listen. Hold the toss. Alright, we got... Fuck, that just yeeted onions out. This was never gonna work, was it?
It was never gonna work. I think...
Stir. Don't toss. Stir. Okay?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That is so fucking loud. Oh no! Wait! You fuckers broke the fucking...
Yeah, who'd have thought?
How the hell?
Oh my god. Yeah, who'd have thought that chat was gonna be assholes? Like again, not necessarily news, but just funny in its own right. They did actually see a thing afterwards. It said, because of a lot of people new seeing this, follow here to catch live streams, which he plugs out his Twitch or whatever. Yeah, and he says he does projects like this every single week. That's super cool. So he seems to be good spirited and a lot of that kind of stuff, because I would not. Yo, Niji, what's happening? Surprised his house didn't burn down. Never trust a feral chat, bro. Oh man, that would make me so mad, but good for him for not. He saw it but didn't see the whole thing. Yeah, that's awesome. It's very funny. I will say that, but it is also one of those things I'd be like, ooh man, it would make me upset. All right, let's keep on going. This next one is also from Cyclo. Apparently, Embracer Group is so Embracer Group layoffs hit the Tomb Raider developer Crystal Dynamics as part of internal restructuring, which is always what they fucking say. Tomb Raider developer Crystal Dynamics has confirmed 10 employees have lost their job as a part of an internal restructuring program following multiple accounts from employees that the studio had been hit with layoffs today. I wonder how big Crystal Dynamics is. I mean, 10 employees is not nothing, but it also seems like it's maybe a smaller number than I would have expected. Senior brand manager Nicholas Edwards announced his departure from Crystal Dynamics in a message shared on LinkedIn, revealing he was one of a number of people impacted by the latest rounds of Embracer layoffs. In the past few weeks. Oh, so they've been laying off people a lot then, huh? Who does Embracer all have? Do you guys know? They're currently working on a new Tomb Raider game for Amazon and assisting with Microsoft's Perfect Dark reboot. Oh, I didn't know they were doing a Perfect Dark reboot. Either that or I did and I didn't remember. Oh yeah, Embracer had Volition. Okay, that's right. My bad. I was... Whoa. Also, news began circulating last night that 26 employees at Embracer's owned Beamdog, the studio behind the recent released Myth Force, lost their jobs on Friday. What the fuck? The game just came out. And it looked great. I didn't actually get to check into it that much more, but I really wanted to check it out. Fucking the group behind Myth Force, huh? Oh yeah, and this is also the one who has Gearbox, company behind Borderlands. Wow, what the fuck? All right, so yeah, that's wild. So Embracer's not doing well, huh? Either that or they're really trying to do some internal restructuring. I hate that fucking term. I have something else about, I think it must be about Embracer as well then later on. But let's go to something that's a little more joyous, or at least that brings me joy. Guys, I found I think it was IGN. Yeah, specifically IGN. They made a Switch graphics comparison for Mortal Kombat 1. On Tuesday, I had a little thing, and there was a couple of side-by-sides, but now there's 5 minutes of comparisons. Oh my God. You can even see, just go ahead and take a look right here. Take a look right here at these glorious comparisons. They make me laugh so hard. So I'm just gonna let these play out a little bit. We'll just watch. We're just gonna have a look here. Oh my God, the fucking eyes. The eyes. They're so bad. They're so bad. Hey, Loki, what's happening, dude?
Loki.
But the Switch can do better, no? Maybe. I don't know. Oh my God! It just. I mean, I get it. Like, the Switch is not a high-powered machine, but good Lord. Oh, it looks bad. Oh shit! It makes me laugh so bad. Oh my gosh, the hair modeling is terrible. Oh my gosh, the hair is very bad. Look at it here. Holy moly, what is happening? I guess the idea is, like, if it can play, like, I mean, I get it. Like, you can still have the fun with it. It's just funny how bad. I mean, and listen, that's a huge. I mean, it's a huge undertaking to get this game onto Switch and for it to work and everything. So, I mean, that's something. That's an accomplishment. It's just funny how bad, how different it looks. And I think people were just upset because it costs the same. I think it costs the same price as all the other versions. When I think it obviously should probably cost a little less. Oh yeah, this is the one that they were showing at the beginning that looked a little bit hilarious. So then they switch over. Oh my goodness. Oh my God, that reptile is he's so shiny. All right. This has been 3 minutes of this. I just wanted to show this off because they make me laugh. But all right, so I did see this as well. Mortal Kombat's Ed Boon promises to address the widely panned Nintendo Switch version. I haven't gotten to read too much into this, so we'll see what they actually specifically said. Also, Logie, how are you doing, friend? It's got to be late for you. I mean, I always appreciate seeing you, though, of course. So, Nintendo Switch version of Mortal Kombat 1 is currently the butt of many internet jokes for its eye-popping visuals. Whoa, that is... I don't know if that was a meant to be pun, but it was pretty good. Now its chief developer has vowed to improve the quality of the game. In an interview with the BBC News Beat, NetherRealm's Ed Boon says the Nintendo Switch version will absolutely be getting an update. And a number of concerns of the issues that had come up will absolutely be addressed, he said. It would have been ideal for us to have released the version that we absolutely wanted, but anything that we're finding a problem with is on our list and is going to be fixed. I just wonder what they're going to be able to fix. So I guess they are going to be trying to do some kind of updates to help make the game be a little closer to the other versions. As long as that video is always going to be up, at least it'll live in infamy, and I can always go back and watch it when I'm having a sad day. I should be asleep, but I am here. Damn, buddy. I appreciate you, friend. How's it been out there? What's the weather like been out there? Making you sleepy too. I'm always sleepy, man. I've been not doing a good job at sleeping or keeping a good sleep schedule. So I've been getting like 4 or 5 hours a night right now. I need to be doing more. But there's always more to do. Is it because you secretly play Monster Hunter now in bed? I mean, I do play a little bit in bed, actually. That's absolutely true. I usually open it up every so often. I just fought... Ooh, who did I just fight today? I think it was the balloon bat. I just got past the balloon bat. Yeah, my sleep is shite. Yeah, that's how mine's been. But when I sleep really well. I just go to sleep so late and then have to get up early for work and everything, and then it's just not been good. So on Tuesday I talked about some Microsoft leaks that had come out, and there was some speculation on where the leaks were coming from and how they had gotten leaked in the first place. Apparently, a California court is saying that Microsoft leaks were Microsoft's fault. Oh, very nice. Yeah, I didn't know if you guys were like in like a specific season right now. I didn't know what your guys' seasons, how they lined up with ours. Because we're currently coming like at the very end of summer now. We're going to be going into fall pretty soon here, where they wanted to buy Nintendo. Yeah, that same documents and stuff. Microsoft leaks that spread Tuesday morning revealed a ton of explosive Xbox secrets, and the United States District Court for the Northern District of California, holy hell, says it was Microsoft's own fault. On September 15th, the court uploaded dozens of documents related to the FTC versus Microsoft case, a normal part of the judicial process. Both Microsoft and the FTC have had documents uploaded over the past few months during the preliminary injunction hearing that Microsoft ultimately won. Typically, the documents are heavily redacted with large blocks blacking out sensitive or confidential information. Mistakes do happen. Sony Interactive filed a badly redacted document in June, revealing development costs for both Horizon Horizon Forbidden West, and then The Last of Us Part 2. The court ended up deleting everything from the file repository when that happened, a mistake that's minuscule in comparison to what happened this week. Holy moly. Yeah, I can't stop yawning. At first glance, the documents uploaded on September 15th appear to have the expected redactions. Nothing too surprising came out of them, but on closer inspections, seemingly first undertaken by a Reset Era forum member, one PDF had several unredacted documents attached to it that were absolutely full of Microsoft and Xbox secrets. Roughly 12 hours Over roughly 12 hours, journalists and others pored over the documents, which revealed an all-new Xbox Series X design, Xbox chief Phil Spencer's desire to buy Nintendo, and Microsoft's misjudgment of Baldur's Gate 3, among much more. I wonder how they're spinning this to be Microsoft's fault, though. Getting a bit cooler, a couple of degrees. Yeah, it's been a little bit like that. I'm wishing for a little bit cooler. It still could be a little cooler here. Immediately after the news started to spread, people began to wonder, how does something like this happen? Whose mistake is it? The FTC was quick with it. Not us. FTC Director of Public Affairs Douglas Farrar told Polygon that the FTC was not responsible for uploading Microsoft's plans for its games and consoles to the court website. Yeah, no problem, Planning. Thank you. Microsoft hasn't responded to Polygon's request for comment, but a court representative pointed Polygon to an order signed on Tuesday by Judge Jacqueline Scott Corley, who is presiding over the case, that says Microsoft is to blame for the blunder. Oh, God. The judge was like, bro, I signed this into law. It's Microsoft's fault. And the court said it ruled on the remaining issues of evidence sealing on September 7th, asking the parties to provide a secure cloud link with the established redactions made to the exhibits. Microsoft, she wrote in the order, provided the secure cloud link to the court, which then uploaded its document to the file repository. So it sounds like maybe they were not redacted the correct way or something. Oh, right. They said that before, right? So they put the correct stuff in there, but they hadn't redacted everything correctly, because that was like the thing. All the attached stuff wasn't redacted correctly. That is hilarious. It's 26, 28. Oh man, that is so hot. I mean, God bless you. Some people love it hot, man. That is way too hot for me. I'm trying to let me find where I would like it. I like it about 21. That's about my spot, man. It's perfect. So yeah, I just thought that was pretty funny that it sounds like everybody was like, Microsoft, bro, it was totally your guys' fault. And they were like, nah, and it totally is. Oh, Microsoft. Pretty good. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we don't get as much rain or wind and stuff here. I wish we did. If we got a little wind, you're not wrong. That 26, 28 would be pretty nice. Yeah. Apparently Magic the Gathering has some My Little Pony cards. Holy shit, why am I so yawny? No, I mean, I already know why. I already said it. It's just I don't want to be yawny anymore. Magic the Gathering's new My Little Pony cards look wild in the mix. In the mix. My God. My Little Pony is a popular, positive franchise that shares the values of friendship, cooperation, compromise, and pursuing your passion. Colorful ponies like Pinkie Pie, Rainbow Dash, and Twilight Sparkle go on adventures, deal with the trials and tribulations of growing up, and occasionally cross over into other media. My Little Pony is one of the franchises that has been added to the library of Magic the Gathering cards over the years, and it's genuinely very funny to see these prancing ponies portrayed next to dark and terrifying creatures like The massacre worm or mandible jaskier. Oh my gosh. So this is apparently some of the things. Ponies the Galloping, first released as a 3-card set in 2019. Coffee Hydrate. Don't mind if I do. Also, yeah, I'll show you this sick mug I got. I've showed this one off before, but it's always so sick. It's a little skeleton drinking coffee. So it's from a company called Bones. They do coffee out of Florida, and I've bought some of their coffee on a different couple occasions, which I haven't bought their coffee in a while. But their mugs are great. Delicious. Include Rare, Nightmare Moon, and Princess Twilight Sparkle. These ponies are a little more subdued and less saturated than the second set. Ponies the Galloping 2. Weird. So do they have pictures of some of these ones? Applejack. Weird. They don't even have like the other ones, huh? Oh yeah, so this is what they're kind of saying, like this card next to this other one. Too bad the skeleton will never be able to taste what it's drinking. That's true. Because it doesn't have any muscles, like its tongue. So I just thought this was funny, pretty cool. Pretty interesting. All right, this next one was some more Unity stuff. I know we're kind of getting out of the Unity stuff now. Over the last little bit, the news is kind of subsiding at this point. But Terraria developer slams Unity's predatory moves and donates more than $200,000 to other game engines. So this was pretty interesting. This is not, I wasn't expecting to see this. Yes, this is a baller move. A move I didn't expect to. I wasn't expecting from Relogic. Even though Terraria developer Relogic mostly doesn't use Unity, it made a strong statement of condemnation. Why that one was scamming me? Condemnation in regards to the engine's recent unannounced controversial install fee policy, and it's putting its money where its mouth is. In a statement on Twitter today, which you can read in full below, Relogic said that the team has been watching the recent events surrounding Unity with both interest and sadness. I do want to actually take a look at this and see exactly what they did say here. The team at Relogic has been watching the recent events surrounding Unity with both interest and sadness. The loss of a formerly leading and user-friendly game engine to the darker forces that negatively impact so much of the game industry has left us dismayed, to put it mildly. While we do not personally use Unity outside of a few elements on our console/mobile platforms, we feel like we cannot sit idly by as these predatory moves are made against studios everywhere. We unequivocally condemn and reject the recent TOS/fee change proposal by Unity and the underhanded way they were rolled out. Man, look at they come out here with some words. The flippant manner with which years of trust cultivated by Unity were cast aside for yet another way to squeeze publishers, studios, and gamers is the saddest part. That this move was wholeheartedly unnecessarily pushes things into a tragic category, a cautionary tale the industry will soon not forget. Just for the money? Yes, it is just for the money. We do not feel that a simple public statement is sufficient. Even if Unity were to recant their policies and statements, the destruction of trust is not so easily repaired. We strongly feel that it is now equally important to get behind some of the other up-and-coming open-source game engines, lighting some candles in an otherwise dark moment. This is pretty wild. To that end, we are donating 100,000 to each of the open source engines listed below. Additionally, we are sponsoring each of these projects with 10,000 a month each moving forward. All we ask in return is that they remain good people and keep doing all that they can do to make these engines powerful and approachable for developers everywhere. Holy shit, that is amazing. So one is called Godot Engine and FNA. That is amazing. 1,000 a month. Relogic has always been supportive of game developers and indie studios that do things the right way. We feel that our actions in this moment are the best way to carry that mission forward by accelerating and strengthening competing open source game engines. We hope to empower and assist studios that are struggling with how best to proceed given these recent events. Wow. What an absolute baller move. So yeah, I just thought this was super cool, and you know, one of the first things I think people have seen in a while where they were like, shit, really? Yeah, I'm guessing that's the virtual currency guy, right? Is that what it is? VC? Was he an EA guy? Came in when they bought a bloatware company, so it's been a money grab. Venture capital. Okay, sorry. Who was he from? I thought he was with one of those companies. I can't remember. Yeah, it's been bad. It's been real bad. But this was super cool by them. It's something they obviously don't have to do, but obviously a company that just is like, yeah, we need to shut these people up. It was very weird. It is very weird. Everything I've seen about it it seems very weird. All right, let's keep on rolling. Marvel's Spider-Man 2 has gone gold. If you don't know what gone gold means, when a game is completed, the term is gone gold. So now that game is going to be coming out in about a month, and they have announced that their game has gone gold, which is good. As a reminder of what going gold actually means, it's basically that a game has finished the final stages of development and is ready to be released. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. This one was pretty easy to just hit and keep going, but yeah, they're just over a month out, or just under a month now, I guess, because it's October 20th. Yeah, so they're gonna be refining this thing over the next 30-ish days, and yeah, we're gonna see. So I couldn't tell if this one was about that same company. Oh, it is. It's Embracer Group. Some games stay at bronze. Oh no, man, come on now. Come on, man. That's true. Probably some of them do. The Evil Dead the game is not making new updates, and the Switch version has been canceled. So this kind of ties back into that Embracer Group shit. I didn't even realize that's what this was. I just knew this game came out like just recently. Like not, it was within this year, I think. Oh, first released in May 2022. Okay, so it's a little over a year, but not much more. 16 months, Jesus. I wouldn't call that bronze. Oh shit. What's happening, Kitty? How are you doing today? Damn. I mean, some games struggle for whatever reason. I don't know what it is. But technically, when they're past their last stage of development, even if that last stage is still buggy as hell, or that it shouldn't be released, that's all debatable. But it is still technically gone gold. Had to look up the name. Iron Source. Yeah, okay. Whew, shoot. I do be sleepy. All right, Evil Dead, the game, will not receive any new content, and the planned Switch version has been canceled. Developer Saber Interactive announced servers for the PlayStation, Xbox, and PC versions of the asymmetrical multiplayer game, however, will remain online for the foreseeable future. Today, we have made the decision to not pursue the development of new content for the Evil Dead, the game, Saber wrote on Twitter. We will keep the service up for the foreseeable future and address any major issues that arise. So I've been busy. I think everybody there's been a little bit of a sickness going around. So I hope they get well soon. But I appreciate you coming and hanging out, even if it's only for a little bit. Saber did not explain its decision, though it's worth noting that developer parent company Embracer Group announced a major restructuring plan in June to decrease spending and become a leaner, stronger, and a more focused, self-sufficient company. The end of the development comes 16 months after Evil Dead was first released in May 2022. So, just pretty sad. I seen like one person play this with some friends, and it didn't look great. So, it is what it is. It's too bad. Maybe it got better. Do. Damn, yeah. I've been so yawny today too. You can see the tears. Oh man, that is terrible to hear. Hopefully that's pretty manageable. I thought that was one that's at least somewhat manageable. But I don't want to say that and also be super wrong. But not curable. Yeah, that's definitely terrible. Well, I'm really sorry to hear that, and hopefully maybe it's not, but yeah, I'm very sorry to hear. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully it's not. Maybe not, but if it is, it's at least not life-threatening. I guess, you know, try to find those silver linings, and yeah, treatable. But yeah, I'm sorry to hear it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into this next one. I don't know much about this. George R.R. Martin is among 17 other authors who are suing OpenAI for copyright infringement. So OpenAI is one of the companies that was doing things like ChatGPT, and apparently there's a lot of authors that think they must have been using some of their work. 17 authors, including George R.R. Martin and the Authors Guild, are suing OpenAI for copyright infringement. The fantasy novelist behind the Game of Thrones series and FromSoft's Elden Ring joins the likes of John Grisham, Guild President Scott Turow, and Jodi Picoult in filing the complaint. The initial complaint, which the group of the authors filed in New York's Southern District, claimed that OpenAI copied the author's work by using it to train the AI tools like ChatGPT without permission. This group of lauded fictional writers isn't the first to sue OpenAI and other AI-focused businesses. The statement does not mince words, claiming large language models can spit out derivative words, materials that is based on, mimics, summarizes, or paraphrases plaintiffs' works, and harms the market for them. It goes on to state that AI companies wouldn't have functional models without these authors' work, and the LLMs effectively turn authors' own work against them, becoming engines of their own destruction. Wow. Suing AI. That's right. AI tools like ChatGPT and DALL-E have been lightning rods for controversy, legal issues since they first rose to prominence. But because these sorts of tools are still relatively new, there are very little legal precedent for courts to work with. However, a judge's ruling on copyright-based AI lawsuits from last month may point to the future of this and other similar things. On August 14th, District Judge Beryl Howell, what a name, upheld a U.S. Copyright Office finding that AI art could not be copyrighted? Well, right. How can you copyright AI art? The findings date back to 2018 when the Copyright Office claimed that the nexus between the human mind and creative expression is critical to the grounds of copyright protection. While this ruling deals in different specifics regarding AI and copyright law, New York's Southern District has already been known to take action against AI in previous non-copyright related instances, indicating a potentially bright future for Martin and Co. Were some legal issues too? Dang. Yeah, that's I mean, it's not surprising. An update as of 3:27 p.m. I don't know when this was. OpenAI has responded to IGN's request for comment on the story with the following statement. Creative professionals around the world use ChatGPT as part of their creative process. We respect the right of writers and authors and believe they should benefit from AI technology. We're having productive conversations with many creators around the world, including the Authors Guild, and have been working cooperatively to understand and discuss their concerns about AI. We're optimistic we will continue to find mutually beneficial ways to work together to help people utilize new technology in a rich content ecosystem. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, well, obviously there's not much going on at this point, but they're trying to sue OpenAI, which we'll see. Let's keep on moving. Dead Space co-creator Glenn Schofield leaves the Callisto Protocol's Striking Distance studio. Oh my god. Come on. The Callisto Protocol was so good though. It wasn't. Glenn Schofield, who co-created Dead Space and most recently directed the Callisto Protocol, is leaving Striking Distance Studio. In a new report published by Bloomberg and independently confirmed by IGN, Schofield is departing the Krafton-owned studio. A Krafton representative told both IGN and Bloomberg that Schofield voluntarily departed the company, stating that he has decided to pursue new opportunities. Bloomberg's report also notes that Stacy Hirata, Striking Distance COO, and Johnny Hasu, the CFO, are also departing the company. Oh no, this is not good. Your chief operating officer and your financial officer are both leaving? Ooh, that does not sound good. So yeah, it's hard to I was gonna say it's hard to pinpoint what's going on just now, right now, but so as of right now, we just know that he's leaving, and there's a couple people also leaving. It sounds like some internal people are gonna get promotions and stuff like that. We will see what ends up happening. I just know Callisto Protocol just didn't end up doing as well as I think they hoped. So unfortunately, they were also going right up against Dead Space remake. They were like a month apart. Was not a good look. Apparently recently Chris Evans has hinted that he's going to act less and wants to get into like poetry. Interesting.
I need some water.
Hey, that's not even false. I do need some water. Hey, thank you so much for the hydrate. Honestly, who could blame Captain America himself, Chris Evans, for wanting to take a bit of a break? The longtime Marvel star opened up to GQ in a recent profile where he revealed that he wanted to act less in favor of just chilling out and smoking joints for the foreseeable future. An admirable goal, if I do say so myself. Look at your boy, Chris Evans, out here wanting to just chill out and smoke some joints. I just like how candid he must have been about it then. Now it's really about, well, what time of the year are we filming? He told the outlet when discussing how he selects projects now. In an age where he wants to work less, am I going to miss autumn? You know, I don't want to miss autumn. I only have so many of them left. I could just make furniture for nobody and be happy. You can say that shit when you don't work for the mouse anymore. Yeah, that's the thing, is he's kind of in that spot where he's just, yeah, he doesn't have to anymore. But I think that so this last statement, I didn't get to read everything before this, but that last statement I really agree with. he's kind of like asking like, yeah, when are we filming? Am I gonna miss the autumn because of this? You know what? I don't want to miss it. I only have so many of them left now. Like, oh damn, bro's really kind of being like, yeah, I don't want to miss stuff, so I'm probably gonna work a little less. He added, I like autonomous. Autonomous? What the hell does that mean? Autonomous things. It's a big ass word. I'd like to just smoke a joint, put on some music, and like get into pottery. He even shouted out Seth Rogen's handmade smoking accessory line, Houseplant, as an example of a positive hobby. Seth Rogen, what he's doing, it's good for you, man, Evans continued. You just go to your workshop and make something. And how satisfying, how simple, how quotidian? Quotidian? That is a weird one too. God damn, what is with people and wanting to use these stupid ass words? I love acting, but you can't act alone. I choose a profession that requires not just a lot of different artists, but it requires an audience. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, they're just going on about how he deserves a break and this and that and that. So, it sounds like he's probably going to end up working a little bit less over the next little while. So, whatever. Cool. Good for him. I just like I said, I like how open, how matter of fact he was about like, yeah, maybe I'll just smoke a joint or something, man. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the Lo-Fi Girl. I'm sure you have. But she has now gotten herself a Lego alter ego with the family is important, right? And I think that's kind of the thing he kind of feels like he's realizing is more and more he needs to spend the time with the people or the situations that he thinks are, so very cool. I pulled up the video for this. I don't think that we can listen to it, seeing as how I think a lot of the music they play is not DMCA free, so we'll take a look at the video, but we won't be listening to it. The Lo-Fi Girl is at it again. This time around, she didn't disappear, but instead took on a new form when she transformed into a Lego version of herself on Tuesday afternoon. She looked as cozy as ever, and the new design comes as part of a partnership between the Lo-Fi Girl YouTube channel and the Lego Group. Sounds like there's just some kind of cross collaboration shit here. I don't know, whatever. But I always love me some good Lego stuff, so we'll go ahead and let this roll for a second here and we'll take a look. So these kind of start off with like the actual cartoon, turns into some Lego, disappears, and then they do the transition over to just some regular Lego stuff here. So pretty cool. All this stuff is always super interesting to have to see, and I'm pretty sure it's just all rendered in like software and stuff now, but super cool nonetheless. I like the cat. Yeah, the cat is super cool. But apparently this is like a hour 25 video, and you can kind of go through it and watch everything if you'd want. Oh, they do have a little bit later when it gets to night then. Oh wow, that's slightly different. A lot apparently. Yeah, I don't remember it actually being like that, but they seem to have just looped like whatever they did like a lot. It's too bad. They could have probably done more, but whatever. I don't care. We're moving on. Cool. We only got a couple more things. We're going to talk about Tokyo Game Show here in just a minute. As there is a couple of things talked about. I don't know if specifically announced is the way to put it because I haven't gotten through and seen yet. But we'll talk about everything that was shown there. But first, huge Xbox leaks reveals an all-digital Xbox Series X and a lot more. Now this is still part of like all of the Xbox stuff that was going on, but I didn't even see this. It got brought up a little bit later that apparently they have this thing called Brooklyn. It is an Xbox Series X refresh. The most powerful Xbox ever, and now all digital. Pretty interesting to go all digital here. And they have a couple of things here, you know. I was surprised. Okay, so that's just mostly it, but there's a couple other things that came out of this, and we talked about a lot of them already. But yeah, apparently this could potentially be a thing. I think they were talking about maybe next year. Something like, I thought it was like summer or fall next year, maybe, of having something like this ready. But obviously, you know, until anything's actually announced, you don't know. So, but another little thing that came out of that Microsoft leak. All right, not from the Tokyo Game Show, but Ubisoft has announced or / confirmed that Tom Clancy's Division 3 is now going to be in development. I don't know if anybody really enjoyed too much of the Division. I played the first one. I played a good chunk of the first one when it first came out, and I enjoyed it for what it was at the time, and then didn't get to do much more with it. And they were updating a lot, and then they were coming out with the second one, and I didn't get to check out that one at all. Hubby liked it. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I thought number one was okay, at least when I played it. I played it very early when it first came out. I think they did a lot of updates and stuff early, you know, later on. I didn't get to check out, and like I said, none of 2, but coming out with a 3. So I want to make sure I let y'all know. It sounds like there's probably not much anything to talk about except that they announced it's coming. So it says that it's going to be developed by a company called Massive Entertainment, which is not the same company, or it is? Okay, so the way that they wrote this article seems really strange. The Swedish studio, which I'm guessing is Massive Entertainment, is currently working on Star Wars Outlaws and Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora. Is the original developer of the Division 1 and 2. Ubisoft says Massive is currently building a team for the third game in the series. So I thought they were saying there was the Swedish studio was like another game studio or something. It was like, we're currently working on something, so we have this other team working on it. But I think they're saying Massive Entertainment is a Swedish studio that is currently working on these, but it is going to put a team together to be working on this other thing. All right, whatever. Pretty interesting stuff, though. We're gonna wrap up with the Tokyo Game Show stuff, so we'll come back over to that in a second. I saw this. Disney Plus subscribers mourn the quiet removal of the group watch feature. I knew of this feature. I never used it once, but apparently there was a feature on Disney Plus where you could have a good handful of people who could use a group watch feature, and as long as you were all subscribers to, you know, Disney Plus or whatever, you could all technically watch something all together, but not together. They got rid of that? That sucks. Yeah, apparently. And people were a little upset about it, which seems very strange. It seems like a weird thing to get rid of. Let's get into it real quick here. Disney Plus users may have noticed a slight adjustment to the streaming platform since they last logged in. The group watch feature, which was discontinued September 18th, so just like 2-3 days ago, in spite of its positive receival upon its release in September 2020. The feature debuted amid national lockdown in the heat of COVID-19 pandemic. While using it, up to 7 Disney Plus subscribers could sync their streams for a group viewing experience. As spotted by comicbook.com, a notice posted by Disney Plus Help Center reads, as of September 18th, 2023, the group watch feature will no longer be available on Disney Plus. We're always working to deliver the best product experience on Disney Plus, and as part of recent updates, the group watch feature was removed. Maybe they just have a lot of data that says that people don't use it that much, but like, if it was pretty well received, then, and like, you have to be a subscriber, so I don't understand how that's hurting anything. I think I just don't understand, like, was it taking up too much space in their system to be able to run this? Like, why would you get rid of it? It makes no sense to me. But so yeah, I never got to use it, but it seemed like it was like I said, pretty interesting idea, you know, in the heat of the lockdown. You know, you want to watch some stuff together, you know. Seemed like an interesting idea, and it seems like, again, not like it would be that taxing to uphold. All right, let's do. Oh yeah, the new Epic Game Store free games of this month or this week. Take away things like things you like, especially little things like that are just, again, it doesn't make sense to me. So Epic, I think it has 2 games. Yeah, a game called Out of Line and a game called The Forest Quartet. Let's see. Out of Line is a unique adventure game filled with beautiful puzzles, all hand-drawn in a unique 2D style. Out of Line follows the adventure of San in a quest to escape the factory that was once home. Dive into a story set in a mysterious world that is revealed through multiple chapters. So pretty interesting. If you want to check that one out, again, free over on Epic Game Store. And they also have The Forest Quartet. The Forest Quartet is a 3D narrative puzzler about a gone but not forgotten lead singer. Play her spirit and travel through 3 acts unique to the members of her band for a final farewell concert. Face their emotions, solve puzzles, and fight the corrupt plaguing their souls. So pretty interesting games this week. And if either any of these sound interesting to you, all you gotta do is go over to the Epic Game Store and download them for free. All right, let's go over the Tokyo Game Show stuff. Everything that was announced or shown or whatever, there's a good little chunk, and we'll go over it all. Yeah, I have to grab those. I picked them up already, and I was like, sure. I may never play them, but I would like to have them just in case, because both of them sound like they could be very interesting. Okay, first off, Dragon's Dogma 2 steals the show. Oh, interesting. So I'm probably not going to read descriptions on most of this stuff, but this has already grabbed me here. The highlight was undoubtedly a fresh look at narrative-driven action RPG Dragon's Dogma 2. The director of the game kicked things off by providing the first in-depth look at the deep, explorable world of the game. Roughly 10 minutes overview, including an explanation of the Pawn AI comparison. some of the available vocations, and two nations players will explore through their journey. No release date yet. Interesting. Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy gets a release date. This is going to be on Switch, PlayStation 4, Xbox, Windows, and PC via Steam on January 25th, 2024. A bunch of the Ace Attorney games, I assume. Exoprimal. I don't know why I was thinking Primal. Exoprimal title update 2 details. Title 2 update is going to be October 18th and adds a new final mission type, map, and gear for your online team-based action, along with a Street Fighter 6 collab. Oh, that's cool. Oh, nice. So they have a Monster Hunter now being in the spotlight. I will read all of this. Recently released Monster Hunter Now showcased its new AR function, which lets players take pictures with their favorite monsters in the real world. Oh, with their favorite monsters? Bro, I'm about to get a selfie with my boy Rathalos. Damn. I don't even know, actually. I didn't get to see this. The first update for the mobile game was confirmed for December, and it includes new weapon types and monsters. Meanwhile, March 2024 will mark 20 years. You and Pookie just hanging, disrespecting him with green sharpness. Meanwhile, March 2024 will mark 20 years since the launch of the first Monster Hunter title in Japan. We got to look at the 20th anniversary logo and the first piece of 20th anniversary art series during the show. Yeah, this is something I wanted to talk about too. I didn't even realize. So they're talking specifically about having a game that they think is going to sell like really well in March next year. And March next year is 20-year anniversary. I think these things are starting to line up a little too well. So I'm really excited to see what they're gonna have for this the 20-year anniversary stuff, though. If they're gonna have just whatever, because they have obviously the logo or whatever. And the first piece of the 20th anniversary arts series during the show. So I'm interested to see what they'll have. They're obviously going to have to be talking more about it, but they may have wanted to have like its own thing for this. And maybe it'll be closer in March. Maybe it'll be closer to the end of the year. We'll see. Exoprimal, who's been trying to get him into Monster Hunter now. Yeah, he should, because it's great. I've been really enjoying it. Still. Man, plus if I can get some selfies with me and Pookie. Just throwing up the old Dubski. Damn, we're gonna be fucking sick out here. Street Fighter 6 AKI claws her way into the fray. AKI arrives in Street Fighter 6 on September 27th. She's an understudy from something, and so a new character. Okay. Oh, is that it? What? Excuse me. I thought there was gonna be more here. Excuse me. Was there nothing else in the? Okay. Apparently that was it. Well, I thought there was totally. Thought there was totally more to. But that was it. Oh, I know, but I thought there was more announced during this. There was a lot of trailers and stuff. I thought there was going to be like a bunch of apparently these are just the announcements, not even the trailers they showed off, huh? Whatever. Okay, well, I guess there was less actually announced, and more just a lot of things shown. But the fucking Dragon's Dogma, we already know about that. I don't know. That doesn't feel like an announcement. Yeah, Xenogrates, and I forget when it is. There's a Diablos event happening soon. I think Vash posted about it.
I need some water.
Oh yeah, this Saturday and Sunday between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. each day, there's going to be an outbreak of Diablos in Monster Hunter now. So I'm definitely gonna be checking it out. So hype! I need me some Belos. Awesome. I don't get hydrated this often. This is beautiful things. I need it too. Well, I guess that's it. I thought this was going to be a lot more entertaining here with all this, but it wasn't. All right, well, I guess thank you for that. I guess that's going to wrap it up for the news. And I will see y'all on the other side.
Egregious, preposterous.
That's right.